You are, not do I think, no, I know. You are the 5 closest people around you.
Okay, so now you're working with footage that's janky, and I mean janky, meaning you hired your little nephew or your neighbor to come and set up a camera and just film you. You know, when you're getting started and you're hustling and you just need to get it going, you're taking massive action, you just want something, that's great. But when it comes to editing, how do you take something that's not so up to par and make it workable? These are a few tips that I've used when people have given me janky footage, or footage that I would prefer not to use, but they need something. So how can we save it? How can we salvage it? What can we do with it to make it great? First things first, you can make cover-ups for mistakes in content or mistakes in speaking by typography. Putting typography over or distracting the viewer's eye with something else besides your mistake is a tip when it comes to trying to make something look a little bit better than maybe it was. Number 2, black and white color hues are another great thing. Sometimes if I didn't really care for the location, or you've got extension cords hanging down over here, the office is real small and it's beige and there's no color, there's no life to it. Maybe changing it up a little bit and adding some black and white in there from shot to shot would kind of make it stand out a bit more, and then maybe adding your logo and a color, a pop of color would again get their eye to focus on what's most important, which is you, which is your content. And when it's in black and white, you're not distracted by what isn't pretty, you're focused on what you're listening to. You know what I mean? So that's another way that you can do it. Another thing, when you have janky footage, music. How does it feel? I don't care if the footage isn't the best, but if I feel motivated, I don't care. If I feel like I need change right now, I don't care how it looks. You know what I mean? If the feeling of watching you inspires me to move to the next step, then it really doesn't matter that you just put up a camera and there's nothing pretty or nothing beautiful about anything when it comes to where you are. But your content was on point and your music played a vital role in how you felt and what you focused on. So music selection is huge, and I'm going to teach you that in the coming days as well. Now, I want to show you an example of something that I used for our for Rob Thompson, who is the founder of Progressive Life Coaching. I currently work for him as a function expert and get to do a lot of what I'm teaching you right now from day to day for him. And so what I want to show you is a promo video that I made highlighting speakers, and I had to find the footage online. It wasn't the best footage, but I want to show you what you can do by adding hues, color options, maybe putting the footage over a background and then overlaying it so that it comes through, so you're not really focused on how bad the footage is, but you can see it come through like the wood background that I have. So why don't you take a look at it first, and then I'll explain everything after.
Thank you for clicking on my Wealth Creation Bootcamp site. I am so excited about you coming to this landing page. We have got so many things planned for you: how to become wealthy, how to become a millionaire, how to really become a mogul in different areas of life. So if you're interested in abundance, just watch this now.
Most people don't understand this powerful principle, that before you're ever a millionaire in your pocket, you've got to be a millionaire of the mind. Your mind will build you a prison or a palace. And it depends on what you input. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. You will never learn from the book you don't read. You'll never learn from the CD you don't listen to. And you'll never learn from the seminar you don't attend.
We need your money making money. So we've got to get your assets double-digit returns. So let's make money, get your money making money. Get off your lazy assets.
We've been making millionaires. My fastest millionaire is 9 months. Average is 3 to 5 years. So we do it really different than anyone else ever does. It isn't as simple as just saying, oh, I want to casually become a millionaire. It's I want to be a millionaire, and I'm going to change my choices, my way of living, and really get in action around creating that for myself.
Take action in an affirmative way, either to manage risk, as I've outlined in some very broad detail, or contain risk, as we've looked at also, or better yet, use the circumstances that we have to actually generate some profit and be moving ahead. And in my mind, that's where the educated elite traders are really seeing their action in the marketplace focus right now, and it's working well for them.
Pumped up to go on stage to teach people step by step how to make money on the internet, how to go from where you are to where you want to go quicker, faster and easier than ever before. 2004, I was broke. 2010, I've got the largest newbies coaching school in the world, and I'm married with children, and I don't need to work again. If you'd like to know step by step how I did that, I'd like to show you how to do it. And you know what? You need to get here.
Every person on your life team has to be committed to long-lasting relationships. You cannot build health short-term, and you cannot build wealth short-term. Pursue relationships that you need, not always relationships that just need you.
How you feel? How you feel? Feeling good. Feeling good. Hey you. Hey you. How you feel? How you feel? Motivated. Motivated. Dedicated. Dedicated. Airborne. Airborne. Lead the way. Lead the way. Airborne. Airborne. Every day. Every day. Fired up. Fired up. Feeling good. Feeling good. Motivated. Motivated. Dedicated. Dedicated.
When it comes to the wealth creation bootcamp promo that I did, a couple things. The footage wasn't so great. I mean, when I filmed Rob Thompson on our green screen, I mean, that's simple. But then you go to YouTube and you're trying to highlight people that don't really have great footage. I'm like, what is this? How can I even make this look good? What I did was I took a wood background because the theme was boot camp, so I needed something rustic. The hunter green, bring that in there. That was part of the logo. And that was the background that I used for Rob Thompson. Now when I got to the other speakers, I wanted to somehow incorporate that, so I laid the footage on top of the background and did an overlay, changed the opacity a little bit, and got that background to come through. And then you could see the grain in between the footage, so you weren't really paying attention to the beige walls, or you weren't really paying attention to, you know, David being in his living room, you know, or you weren't really paying attention to the 4x3 frame that Laura had on all of hers, because I took that 16x9 frame, you know, instead of the shorter one. So usually what I mean by that, if you're just beginning, is there's standard definition, there's high definition. Standard is more boxy. Most things online are 16x9. Laura Langemeyer's videos were 4x3. So I'm trying to edit this entire piece in 16x9, but I've got this box, you know what I mean? So adding a background behind it will help you keep that cohesive throughout your promo video. Another thing that I did, let's see here, definitely the music. I needed something up. I needed to get people to move. I needed to get people to take action. The theme is Wealth Creation Bootcamp, so what else could I do? I could add in some chants by Army Men, you know. I found some things on iTunes and put the clips together and just weaved it in and out of the music. Let's see, anything else that comes to mind? I think those are the main things that come to mind. I just want to show you that it is possible to create something great from something that's janky, to create something usable from something that's not so usable. You just have to think again, what feeling am I trying to create, and what can I do? How can I make this work? And you'll see that you can get it done. Feel free to contact me for tips and details. I want to hear from you. I want to find out what you need, and I want to keep adding value to your life. I hope you found this helpful. Talk to you soon.